today. It's not something typical I would do. So, recently I watched someone's video that is like an adoptive sister to me. Katie, if you're out there, talking to you. You are so incredible. I've known you since like, it feels like forever. You've been my sister's best friend for so long. You've always been someone I look up to. And so yeah, I really feel bad you had to go through all that. And you can give me a hug. Air hug. Honestly, I've hit rock bottom a lot in my life. And yeah, I feel so alone. And it's hard to feel like someone is there. But you are not alone. No one is alone. I have to keep telling myself that. Yeah, I'll hit rock bottom, but I know I'll get back up. And I'm telling you the same thing. You're gonna hit rock bottom so many times in your life. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that every time I know you'll get back up, no matter how long it takes. And you are so amazing. I really consider you another sister. And yeah, more people need to know that mental health is real. Mental health is not something that necessarily you're born with. It can develop through different scenarios. And it is not something to be ashamed of. It is something to be proud of. Not that you're struggling, but that you're trying to get better. I'm just gonna give a quick story time of what happened to me in COVID. This is a trigger warning if you are triggered by anything about mental health, self-harm, suicide, any of that kind of thing. I strongly urge you to skip this video and not watch it, because this isn't to stress anybody out. It is to purely help anyone out there to feel like they're not alone, because no one's alone. It's just to, you know, really try and help other people who are in my same situation. With that being said, moving forward, so the lockdown happened March 2020 when the Jazz suddenly, there was an outbreak in the Jazz team, and that shut down. And then quickly following, I remember one day in my English class on a Friday, me and my class were talking, and we're like, there would have to be like a case in Wasatch County for it to shut down. And we're like, oh, it's not gonna get here. We've got good support systems and all that. How very wrong I was. I came home and my mom turned on the TV and the entire world had shut down. Schools, hospitals, businesses, hospitals trying to stay open, police, colleges, workplaces, people were losing their jobs, the economy was going down. I remember being so happy that I was gonna miss school, because I'd always wanted to do like homeschool. because I was severely bullied at school. And I was like, yay, I got my wish, but not in the best way. And so then online school started, and that was so stressful. It was so hard to like navigate through schoolwork, my mental health, trying to figure out what was going wrong with me. And during this time I was seeing a therapist who wasn't the best, and that's a story for another time. But I started falling to this rock bottom. I kept losing friends, finding out my friends were fake, getting death threats, harassment, sexual assault, being terrified of living. And things were not looking great, and I started to slow down, and I keep looking down because this is really heavy. And then it was apparent that I had pretty much no one. And I had nightmares and episodes where I would burst and all my emotions would come running out. And I didn't know why. And I wasn't getting best help I needed. And then I tried ending my life. But I thought, or maybe I heard, I don't know exactly, a friend who died from bone cancer, like the year or year two prior. So I stopped and I fell on my floor crying. And then I tried 2 more times and I felt the same way. One of those times I had told my sisters and they told my parents, and I was monitored 24/7. I didn't have any privacy other than the bathroom, and even then someone had to be right outside the door. And it grew to one day I hated it and tried calling social services because I couldn't stand being around them all the time. But my parents talked to them and said that I was fine and explained the situation, and I was still mad because the workers said that they were on my side. And then they flipped and stopped talking to me. And then after a week or so, I was free. And I went really downhill. There was a whole incident that severed my family's relationship between one another, and all of our relationships kind of crumbled. And me, the next year, still, and the rest of my family tried to fix them. And trying to figure out how to function again. I have a picture of me during all of this. Well, this is like right before everything shut down. Hey, there's my friend from who I'm friends with this year. Sorry, I didn't know this girl back then, and now we're friends this year, so I just found her in the yearbook. But that's me. And during that time, I hit such rock bottom. As you see in the following pictures. And yeah, that's my story. Now I'm with a better therapist. I'm getting the help I need. And I found out I was diagnosed with nine different disorders. That can be a lot for one person to handle, and explains why I can't really focus sometimes. And yeah, it's hard, but I got back up. And I just want to say to anyone out there who's struggling, you can get up too. You can get out of this. You are not alone. Hashtag you are not alone. I want you to share this with a friend who may be struggling and be there for them no matter how they act. And I know that's going to be hard. I know at sometimes you might want to quit. But listen to me. You are better, stronger, and more capable of being happy than you realize. I would like you to, if you are struggling or if you want to, go listen to the song, what's it called? You Will Be Found by Ben Platt. There's a movie coming out soon, and it's a song that my mom showed me when I was at my lowest. And that's one of the things that helped me.